Okay, please listen to me carefully, alright? As I change this background. I change the color. Okay, listen. So basically, excuse me. Remember how in the last, excuse me again. Remember how in the last video I said to you to just go on to the next video? So the thing is, I did continue playing for more, but my recording was corrupted again. Okay, so I'm not going to explain why and all the confusion of it. There's a small chance it might happen again, but it probably won't because I think I figured it out. But anyway, we're going to load exactly from that spot because if you remember, there was a save right before we did it. Now, when we load from this, okay, I can't remember. There was a bunch of stuff I wanted to say. I might just have to say it twice. I don't know, but we're going to figure it out, okay? This is exactly where we left off. Exactly.
Tell me,
Stop it!
who have you been
Now,
talking
here's the
to?
thing.
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
He's not hitting Snake. He's hitting
Who is
Sokolov, you're supposed to
Khrushchev's
believe.
lapdog?
Okay?
How can you do this to him?
And that's
I know
Eva
you
or
gave the data
Tatiana
to
saying,
someone.
please stop.
Never do
You!
that.
The reason why you know it's not Snake is because there's no rumble in the controller. Whereas in the cutscene before this, every time you're hit, the controller shook. Now there's none, so you know it's not hitting you. He's hitting
Guess
someone
he's
else.
Dead. Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body.
What he says here is
shall
based
we?
on certain things you did in the game.
You've certainly seen your share of battles.
If you've never been shot or killed in the game, then he doesn't say that
Consider
there.
yourself lucky. I am about to show you what hell is really like. Well then, let's get started.
See, now it is you, because you
What
can
is
feel the
your
controller
target?
shake. Now he is hitting you. And you can see the light bar now on the top
Is it
left.
the Shagohod?
You couldn't see that in the earlier trailer.
Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy?
But anyway, if you weren't shot or cut or burned or
Answer
anything
me.
in the game or killed,
Who is
then he
helping
says, oh, you have such a pristine,
Who
you know,
let you in here?
skin. Man,
You're a
Snake's
tough
really getting it
one.
rough. All right, I'm not going to
You
talk for the
must
rest.
have your limits. And I am a patient man. Here's where the fun really begins. My body carries an electric charge of 10 million volts. Let's see how you like this. Now answer me. How much does the CIA know? They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the Philosopher's Legacy, isn't it? Yes, yes. Let yourself go. That's what I want to see.
This thing with the legacy, they keep mentioning the legacy. Oh, look who it is. Snake doesn't even know about the legacy. He heard about it from Granin. You know, they don't
It's
even
no
explain it to
use.
you.
He's not going to talk. He's been trained not to break. Trained by me.
Admit it! We're after the location of the legacy! The secret fund
like
established
right
by
from
the
Star
three
Wars.
great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it? $100 billion, divided up and hidden all over the world. And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right? No matter. The Philosopher's legacy is safely in my possession, in the underground vault of Groznygrad. You'll never lay a finger on it.
Oh my god, he's really giving it to him. It's so gory, and the controller really rumbles a lot. Ooh.
What's this? A transmitter? Who's responsible for this?
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered. It pains me to do this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me, is that it?
Not that, but he is your
Even he backs off
apprentice.
from her.
What do you want me to do?
They picked such a good voice actress for her.
Cut out his eyes. I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, it'll make for a touching display. He's all yours. Do it! Ruin him, just as he did the Cobras.
Now you have to understand something.
Stop!
In the original Metal Gear Solid games, I have to pause this, okay? Big Boss was the enemy of Snake, and you find out that he was your clone father. So all the future games that don't take place in the Cold War, because this game's a prequel. Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, you're playing as Solid Snake, and he's a clone offspring along with 2 other clones of this guy. So the whole point of Kojima making this game was to give his backstory and to kind of do a James Bond spy thriller homage type of game. And basically, in the newer games, though, he did have an eye missing. He wore an eye patch. So the way Kojima did that there is it really made you feel like she was about to slice his eye out, because in the modern games, when he's older, the character only has one eye, you see? So for people who know that, that was a more tense scene, but I'm going to continue.
What is it, Tanya?
He's suffered enough.
Well, well. Why are you protecting him? That smell. Tatiana, you're the spy.
What are you talking about?
I know that smell.
Stop it!
Taking a fancy to her, eh, Ocelot?
No. I have no interest in this woman. I want to test her. I'll let this be the judge.
Do as you like.
Here we go.
Ugh. I knew you'd like that one.
There. Satisfied now?
See, that's how he lost
That
his
was
right eye.
refreshing.
Pretty gross, and the controller rumble too.
Going to my room.
Pretty gross. This guy Ocelot, he's got some real problems with those revolvers.
So you survived the Colonel's torture, eh? Watching this has made me realize something. It's really not that bad. It's the ultimate form of expression.
You know, it's funny because in the future games, he was also a torturer interrogator in the Metal
You
Gear
got
Solid 1
lucky
and
this
2.
time, Tatiana.
So they're saying he learned it from Volgin. Oh, thanks. That really was nice. What's this? This is letting me control the camera here if I hold R1.
Run.
144.75. And she says run. That's interesting. 144.75 from that guy, the Sorrow, from the beginning. Why would he give you that number?
I've prepared an escape route for us. Go out and head west. Pass underneath the connecting passageway and go north. You'll find an open manhole there.
You're...
Quiet! Go through the manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers is unlocked. You can use it to get outside the fortress. I've got your equipment. We'll meet up later.
Eva.
It's funny, he goes, "You're
Can't get too
Eva?"
close to your cell.
Now I have to say something. I always knew that she was Eva. It's like so obvious. And Snake's like just learning this now. But the thing is that in the famous movie, There Will Be Blood, the one with P.T. Anderson and what's the famous actor's name? Daniel Day-Lewis. The preacher, Eli, his brother is played by Paul Dano. Like, in other words, he's played by the same person as his brother. Okay, and it's supposed to be like twin brothers. And there's some people who have like these fan theories that like really it wasn't his twin brother, but it's actually him posing as someone else both times. But that's not really true because they dug up the old script. They just had Paul Dano play the brother or something. But some people thought Kojima was going through to do some secret thing in this. Like, in other words, she really was a different person than Eva, but that's obviously not true. So let's continue.
You'll have to figure a way out of there yourself. I'll be in touch.
Okay. Now I have to explain a lot. Tips: escape from your cell. Okay. There's the guard. Now he's gonna keep giving food. It's actually rotten food. Or is it? You don't have a backpack, so you no backpack and no camouflage. Oh wait, that one's not rotten. Okay, that's interesting. Usually he's giving you rotten foods. Now look at this item, the fork. Now look, if you act like an asshole.
You're just wasting your energy.
Okay, anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's go through this one at a time, okay? This is one of the most interesting parts of the game. First of all, you have the fork instead of the knife now, okay? But what's hilarious is that when you hit things with the fork, instead of the animal becoming an item that you could put, he instantly eats it. Like imagine you're going up to a rat and you instantly eat it. It's so funny. Okay. Now here's the thing, there's a whole bunch of ways that you can escape, okay? There's a whole bunch of secrets, there's a whole bunch of Easter eggs here, there's just like a lot going on. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do every single one of them actually, all right? So the first one is if you save the game, you get a special movie recommendation and something special happens, so just watch.
Ready to save, Snake?
So we're gonna do a new data.
Snake? Snake?
My mouth hurts when I talk.
Did you get cut up?
It feels like someone shoved me under a lawnmower. Do me a favor. Tell me a story to take my mind off the pain.
Snake, have you ever heard of Renfield?
Is that a movie?
It's the name of a character. He's locked up in a cell waiting for the master to return, eating the spiders that crawl along the walls.
Change the channel.
He waits and waits for ages. Finally, just as he's beginning to forget whether he's human or not, the master comes for him, saying the time has come. Renfield is overjoyed.
Wait, isn't this...
The master spreads his huge wings and a gust of wind fills the cell.
Come on, I don't want to hear this.
And there, standing before Renfield in human form was...
Dracula.
Exactly! If you stay there too long, your old buddy Dracula's going to come and get you too. So you better start thinking of a way out of there. You better not leave me without someone to talk to. Please, Snake, think. There's got to be a way out of there.
I'll try.
Now if you call
Okay.
Zero in them,
Just let me know if you start having nightmares about Dracula.
if you call Zero, he's like, Snake, are you okay? And all this stuff. That's why she's like, Snake, did you get cut up? It's assuming that you're going to call him first, you see? But let me just show you something really interesting, okay? So you know how when you save the game, you sleep? That's why the end, he went and he was able to have the drop on us. He was able to have the drop on us because I saved the game and I came back a few days later, or like your food will get rotten after you sleep because it's supposed to be time passing and injuries will heal. So the thing is that you see how these save datas are red? Okay? Watch what happens if you load this game. Now, this is a very secret and weird thing, okay? Just watch what happens if you load the game. This was the case in 2004 too, and 2005. Look at this. Okay, now I have to give you some background information, okay? She tells you all about Dracula. Now, in 2004 and 2005, Konami was making a hack and slash game similar to like God of War, Ghost of Tsushima, like those type of attack games, third person camera, whatever. And it had Dracula-like figures and all this kind of stuff, the undead and all these things. And it was going to be kind of a horror themed game. And Kojima liked the idea so much that he put part of the game in Metal Gear Solid 3, only as an Easter egg. In other words, you could only access it if you save the game in the cell. And you talk to a paramedic, and she tells you all about Dracula and says, let me know if you have any nightmares about Dracula. And then if you reload, you wake up in a different game. Isn't this nuts? And you got attacked. And so the thing is, what's hilarious is I read online, Konami never actually came out with this game. And so the thing is, when they remade it in 2025, Delta Snake Eater, they still liked that Easter egg so much that they made this like mini game again just to put in here, like a newer version of it. It's really crazy. And it actually controls pretty good. But anyway, we're in some sort of a graveyard. And again, a lot of people, like if you pause it, it doesn't even let you play as Snake. Like a lot of people in 2004, 2005, they're like, "What the fuck is this? Where's Snake? You know, where's the game I bought?" It was so weird. He put a different game in the game. Uh-oh. It's so cool that they included it though. All right, now I actually gotta focus. What's funny is this is doing 60 frames better than the fucking... Now, how do you unlock these super? He has like a super. I've already done this multiple times because I had the recording fuck up. So that's why I'm not getting my ass kicked by these guys. I know this controls a lot better. Where the hell is he? Uh-oh. Look at that moon. Oh god. Now this guy has some more attacks. Again, I'm doing much better here than I did the first time because I've already done it. But he has these like little things that he can shoot at you. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. Shit, he's gonna shoot him at me now. Fuck, fuck, fuck. There he goes. Fuck him. So now his little friends come back. There's a way to do... How the hell do you do it? No. There we go, look, see? See that? That's what I wanted before. Very much like Ghost of Tsushima. Oh god. Oh shit, there he is again. Dude, there's a ton of them. Okay, there we go, this is what I want. So bizarre. You only get that if you do this exactly right, where you save it and load it while he's in the cell. Otherwise, you totally miss it. then if you call her back, watch.
Snake, what happened?
What do you think?
Are you not feeling well?
No, I'm feeling fine. I had the most amazing dream thanks to you.
Ah, you didn't really dream about Drac.
Don't say it. The last thing I need is a double feature. It was surreal. I was being attacked by a horde of weird human-like monsters. What's wrong with me?
It must be a form of persecution complex, probably triggered by extreme stress. The external stimulus of the room is...
I've got a different theory. I think it was caused by your pillow talk.
But I didn't... I'm sorry, Snake. I didn't know you were that sensitive to it. I mean, who'd have thought Drac... Sorry, that just slipped out, I swear. Come on, Snake, don't be mad at me.
All right, I forgive you.
Really?
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad. Snake, there must be a way out of there. Don't get discouraged. You'll find it.
I intend to.
By the way, there's like a million different calls and different things you can do. Okay.
Snake, what happened?
Major, what year is this?
Beg your pardon?
Where am I?
It's 1964. You're in a cell in Groznygrad. What did they do, Snake? Make you drink an entire keg of vodka?
No.
You know, I hear they've got 98 proof vodka in the East. Back in England, we don't call stuff like that fine spirit. We call it sulfuric acid. Imagine, if you will, your internal organs being slowly eaten away as smoke pours out of your mouth. Really, Snake, you shouldn't be touching that.
Was it a dream?
A dream? Well, how nice.
See, I didn't get his
Here
real
I
call
thought
because I
sat
didn't
up
call
all
him
night
before.
worrying about you for nothing.
You see?
It was almost real. I was holding this sword in my hand.
Snake, are you okay? You're not going loony on me, are you?
Not at all. I'll make it back no matter how much of that sulfuric acid they make me drink.
Good show. I'm sure you'll find a way out of there.
Now again,
Yeah. Dream a little dream of your own while you wait for word from me.
I missed his real call. Do you understand that?
Snake?
Eva, do they drug the prisoners here with hallucinogens?
I don't think that's their style. Why?
I had a pretty bad dream.
A dream?
This monster that I'd never seen before was coming at me with a knife. And I wasn't me, I was something else.
That doesn't surprise me. You're in a mild state of shock from all the pain and exhaustion you're going through.
Ah,
Maybe one day you'll learn to stop hiding yourself.
what do you mean?
I know how you feel, Snake. I'm a spy too. You don't realize it, but the fake you is eating away at the real you. The person you're pretending to be is becoming the person you are. And the real you is screaming out from somewhere deep inside. That's what you saw in your dream.
Maybe so.
I'd sing you a lullaby or something, but unfortunately I don't know any. So pick your favorite song, and I'll sing it for you in your head.
Any song?
And you can have as many encores as you want.
Sounds fun.
It's a deal then. I'm sure you'll find a way to escape. Good luck.
Thanks.
Again, I'm not getting any of their real calls. If I called them before the dream,
Snake, you okay?
Yeah, I had a terrible
maybe
dream.
after this one I'll get the
No
regular
kidding.
calls.
What happened?
I don't want to think about it. There was this monster that looked human.
At least it was just a dream. It's all over when you wake up.
True.
When you think about it, the fact that you can imagine a situation worse than the one you're in now means life can't be all that bad.
I sure hope so.
Well, let me tell you about the absolute worst, most sickening nightmare I ever had. This isn't one for the kids. Okay, so there's this big pile of crap, right? It's shaped like a giant tank, and it's walking around on two legs, going on a rampage and stomping on people and houses and stuff. And this giant turd is carrying the nastiest missiles you ever saw. Like, whenever it launches one of its turd missiles, whatever it hits, people, trees, buildings, turns into crap. My hometown, my old school, my family, my girlfriend, old man John, everything in that turd's path turned into crap.
That's pretty sick, man.
Good thing it was just a dream, huh?
Yes, that's a good thing.
Feeling better now?
Yeah.
Good. then let's get down to business. You see, Snake, people are just turd sacks, and they're full of holes. Fill them up with water, and it's gotta come out from somewhere. Okay, maybe that was a bad example. What I'm trying to say is, no matter what the situation, there's always a way out. Don't throw in the towel yet. Clear your mind. Think it through. Assess the situation. You'll find a way to escape.
Got it.
It's kind of
Don't
weird.
let my nightmare come true.
Right.
It's kind of weird, you see, because I didn't get. They expected you to call before you saved. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't get like the regular calls about, oh, you know, what happened? Oh, he beat up Volgin and they shot my eye out. I didn't get any of that. You see what I mean?
Snake, you've got to escape from that cell.
See, now I'm getting the
somehow.
more real
There
calls.
must be a way. Use your head.
Snake, your right eye. The cornea and the lens are severely damaged, and the eyeball is ruptured.
See, this would have been before
So-
the dream
so I
if you
can't
called.
heal it, even in the survival viewer.
I'm afraid not. I'm sorry, Snake. I wish there was something I could do.
Don't worry about it. I can still fight.
I don't doubt you. But don't do anything crazy, okay? From here on, it's going to be difficult to see out of your right eye. Attacking in first-person view will feel a little different from before. Be careful.
And it's true. See how on the right side, it's dimmed out compared to the left side? Anyway, so there's multiple things. I already showed you with the fork. Did I show you with the... No, I don't think I did. So the fork, instead of the knife, it's hilarious because what happens is he directly eats stuff. Watch. So he takes the fork, he puts the rat right in his mouth because you don't have a backpack right now. You see that? Now there's a million secrets here and things you could do. Like if you act like an idiot. Now we already know the code because the Sorrow gave it to us. 144. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, 144.75, but also she gave you this pistol for some reason.
What's all that noise? What are you doing?
Okay, there's a whole bunch of secret stuff you can do, but anyway,
Hey.
anyway, so listen. In the original game, you see how I have hip fire here? See that? So, you see how I'm aiming down sight here? Not at his hip? In the original, you could do the hip like this from first person, and they got rid of it. So that's why the thing with, that's why I was explaining to you the thing with the Fury was so difficult. They need to bring that back. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of different things we could do. So one of them, here's what we're going to do. You hear that beeping noise, by the way? I'll get to that in a second. But
My stomach.
he's a reference to a character from Metal Gear Solid, by the way.
I can't hold it anymore.
See, if you cut, if you wait for him to go and then you hide under the bed, and he comes back and he doesn't see you, in Metal Gear Solid 1, he comes in the cell to look for you and then you could attack him, because you go into a prison in Metal Gear Solid 1. But in this one, he just says, hey, I see you under there. But anyway, so here's the thing. If you throw the food back 3 times,
I didn't think that was possible.
and he keeps shitting himself because the food is bad, you'll see.
Will this even flush? You say you're using a single action arm.
Okay, we don't need to hear about that.
Snake, the door of the cell is set up to open when it receives a radio signal on a certain frequency. If you only knew the frequency, you could use your radio to open the door.
Here's another thing I have to show you. Hear that beeping? Remember how she shot you in the leg? Bullet lodged? She didn't shoot you with a bullet. She shot you with, it says gunshot wound inflicted by the boss. Bullet has become lodged in body, and it says fake death pill. You see that? So I gotta take it out with a fork. Now here's the thing. We could have used this earlier in the game. They explained in the revival bill, you see how you can't activate it because it's in his tooth? But if you use the fake death pill, Snake will fall on the ground, it'll say, oh, mission over, and then you just gotta lick this with your tooth and then he wakes up, but the guy will come in here and inspect, open the door, and then you could attack him. So that's why it's odd that why would the boss shoot you in the leg to make it look like she was hurting you, but really she just give you a fake death pill. Now you see how there's a transmitter? Ocelot put that in the back when he smacked your back at the end. I'm gonna leave it in because it leads to a special cutscene. A second. How do I? Yeah, medical history. Here we go. Tranquilizer dart, transmitter, gunshot wound. This is all from the tranquilizer darts. All from the end hitting me. Venom, poisoning, burn, leech. That's earlier in the game. The leech is cut. Bone fracture. Food history. That's pretty cool. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna leave that transmitter in, even though there's a small area where the enemies will be able to find you. If you leave it in, you get a special cutscene for leaving it in, where it's removed. So I want to keep it in. But anyway, when he comes back, here's the other thing: the single action army. He was gonna explain this. You can go forward. You can go backwards. You can go slow. You could go really fast. You go slow motion. Okay, I'm not doing it right, but there is a way to do it slower. There we go, see that? See, that's slower, and then the faster one is like this. He's really jiggling his arm. You control with the right stick. But anyway, you used to be able to do hip fire like this from first person, but you can't in this one, as I was explaining. The other thing is this gun's special since it's Ocelot, and you could ricochet shots. I'll show you that later. But anyway, wait for him to give me this new food. I want to show you what we're gonna do. Also, if you eat his food, it's all crap. Yeah, see, that's frog. It's screwed up. It's supposed to be rotten. Whatever. Let's see if this still works properly.
Huh? What? You don't want this?
See, he eats it. And then he shits himself again. At least he's supposed to. But anyway, you gotta keep doing it. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. I think eventually if you call, he tells you the code.
The door of the cell is set up.
Like eventually if you're so stupid and you make the right calls, they just tell you to do
The door of
it.
the cell seems to open in response to a specific radio frequency. Perhaps you've seen or heard it somewhere already. Come on, I know you've seen it. I remember it.
What was it then? You can't remember either, can you?
No, I remember it. It just slipped my mind temporarily.
Don't worry. You just gotta do it 3 times, and then the special thing happens. Here he comes.
Hey, thanks.
That's like you. What the fuck? He's supposed to give me another.
What's all that noise? What are you doing? Hey.
Come on, he needs to give us his next meal.
My stomach.
I'm just going to show you this special thing if you keep throwing him the food. I know it's going to take some time, but you could also just call the radio cell. You understand? You could just call the number, 14475, because we saw Sorrow had it, and it will work this time. It just says cell opened. We're not doing that right now. We're trying to do this other thing. Can you do the big stab with the fork? I'm curious. No, wait a second. Yeah, that's the big one, see? Now we know where the bathroom is. Now we know why there was a bathroom with no stuff in it. It was just so they could do this. Remember we came in here earlier? It's down the hall and to the left. I love how he puts his hand into a fighting pose when you go in first person. Alright, this time I won't fuck it up. He should throw us the food here.
Hey, eat up.
Some delicious rotten fish. Oh, R is for rotten. Okay? It's just that it doesn't have the flies because it's not long time spoiled in his backpack, I think. Anyway. Come on, man. I need to do this while he's here. I don't want to waste more time. There we go. No.
Huh? Well, it's your loss.
That's you right there. See, watch. This is only if you throw the food back 3 times. This is a classic
Hey,
cutscene.
you're not such a bad guy after all. I guess not all Americans are dogs.
You mean it?
Yeah. You know, before the war started, I used to live in America. I even had a wife and a kid.
You must be pretty lonely.
Yeah, I am pretty lonely. Really lonely.
What's your kid's name?
Johnny.
Johnny.
That's a
That's really
reference to Metal Gear Solid 1. He's a grandfather of
Really?
Johnny.
You like it?
See, he's got a J on his head.
Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. Actually, my name is Johnny too. All the firstborn sons in my family are called Johnny. My dad's a Johnny.
Look.
And my son's son will probably be a Johnny too.
See if you press the button. You can see what was underneath there. He showed you the code.
Man of Johnny's.
He showed you the code. He had it to remember written on the back of his family photo.
Why do we have a Cold War anyway?
So that's a second opportunity to get it if you didn't pay attention with the Sorrow. So you have the
Our
dream.
two countries used to be such good friends.
With the vampires, you have this hidden
I
cutscene.
hear ya.
Then you have the boss. She gave you the fake death pill.
just wanna see
There's
my
like a lot of
family again.
options.
Must be rough.
Yeah. Not as rough as you have it, though. Here. I filched them from your equipment when the Colonel wasn't looking. It's the least I can do.
Those were the gas spray cigarettes. He doesn't realize he's just giving me a weapon.
Well,
Don't suppose you could let me out of here?
huh? I can't do that. Hey, don't you go getting any funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you.
And he will.
I've said too much. I gotta go.
So it's pretty cool. You only get that cutscene if you do the thing I showed you with the throwing the food back. Now here's the thing, okay? If you use the code to open the cell, when he walks by, it opens. Okay, it will open. See how it made that beeping noise? Because it's like how close he is, and then he'll say what the hell, and he'll shoot you. So I'm gonna actually try and knock him out here. If it lets me.
Time to eat.
See, I really can't reach him from here. What's funny is if he goes away and you leave, though, he goes like, he comes back and you're not there and he's like pissed. He's like, oh shit, I'm fucked now. Dude, what the hell? These controls, man. No, I don't want. That's it. Fuck this. You stop moving around. The other thing, though, is we'll put you in caution mode. I'm just going to do it.
Did you manage to escape?
Yeah, I'm out.
Be careful. In your present state, you're practically naked. You don't have a single decent weapon, and you'll never survive in a battle. Take some time and pull yourself together. Eva says she's recovered your equipment, so rendezvous with her as soon as possible to get your gear back. Use the escape route Eva set up for you. Go down into the sewers through the manhole in the northwest section of Groznygrad. Start out by exiting the holding cells and heading northwest.
We've already done that many times. Now I think he puts it into caution mode. I'm not sure. See, I didn't use the fake death pill that the boss gave. That's another option. But the question is, why would she shoot you with the fake death pill and say run when she's your enemy? It's very odd. See, he doesn't. He's gonna look in the other cell. Watch.
Prisoners escape.
Are you shitting me?
Bastard!
He didn't make the radio call. That's right. He didn't make the radio call. He's the only one here. He was just saying it to himself. That could have been pretty bad. So it goes to alert. I didn't know that. That's pretty funny. Anyway. There's a whole crazy escape sequence. Whoa, what the hell was that? Those textures look really crappy. There's a whole crazy escape sequence where the first time I did this, I got into like a big shootout and I did all this stuff. And you're not going to see it this time. Now you can hold people up even though I don't have ammo. Oh shit, there's a guy on the roof. Now we could do a whole thing, but we're going down here. It's much easier. We saw this earlier, but I didn't take it. But I know where it goes, so. Just gonna do the cutscene underneath here. That's great. See, you used to be able to look up and down, but they like fucked it up. They fucked up a lot of the controls. Like I should be able to look up and down here without having to do this. See? Anyway, Grozny Grad Northeast, we know where that is. That's where the lights were. In other words, to the right of where we went in to get Rykov's uniform. Now, by the way, I have ammo for this thing. I just picked it up. Now, I did a million, like, tries of this, where I got into combat and all that stuff. I'm not going to do that this time, because I already replayed it. I'm just going to do it stealthily, but I wanted to show you how you could ricochet with the Colt Single Action Army, but I'm not going to do it right now, because I don't want to have to replay this a million times, so let's just go through. Let's just go through and get out of here while Snake is injured and only has one eye and no suppressed weapons and no tranquilizers. So you got to get out of Grozny Grad and meet up with Eva because you don't have any of your equipment.
Huh?
Fuck. Fucking shit. I did not mean to do that. No. He is coming here. Because I see when you go like that, it shows you a higher view than he actually is.
Who's that?
You fucking kidding me?
Come in, HQ. Patrol here. Enemy
Not hitting his head. There we go. Dude, what the fuck is this? I really screwed this up so badly. That was completely retarded. Now, in real life, a Colt Single Action Army shoots a 45 long Colt. And even though it's an older round, so it's not like a 44 Magnum, it doesn't have all this extreme pressures, it's still really powerful and it's still really big and large and heavy. So, I don't know why it wasn't... Well, they're wearing Kevlar, I guess. That's true. I think if they call it in the military when they don't wear plates, but they just have soft, they call it a flak jacket. Flat jacket bow. Flat jacket bow. Flak jacket bow. Alright, let's not fuck this up this time. I do want to show you how you can ricochet angular shots with this. It's really neat, actually. Okay, we don't want that to happen again, so. There he is. Okay. The problem is we don't want to be in the spotlight. Now, I can hold them up. I can hold them up. Oh, God. Snake's a little bit chilly. He'll also sneeze, I think. Will this give me food poisoning?
This is horrible.
No, he just hates it anyway. See, I still have the tracker, but it's for Ocelot's unit. So these guys don't know about it. Are you kidding me? That's gotta be a fucking joke, dude. I gotta, fuck.
Huh? Who's that?
Why isn't it working? What the fuck? It hit the other guy? Oh, God. See, the light saw me. I'm fucked. Yeah, see, the light. Alright, I might as well just show you this. Watch this, okay? See this guy here? Watch this. I'm gonna die, actually, but watch this, ready? No, ready? Nope. That's not what I want. See him there? Watch this, ready? See how I ricochet off the floor? You can ricochet off corners and shit, watch. It's so cool. I'm about to get... I just wanted to show you this because I already fucked this up, but... See how it ricocheted all the way across? I'm not doing it right. Oh my God. I have no ammo now. Okay. Let's not fuck this up, but you can ricochet these shots. It's really neat. Let's not do this 50 fucking times, okay? Let's actually do this successfully here. So in the next video, we're gonna get out of here successfully and not reload and blow our alert status, okay? So just continue on to the next video. The save will not be corrupt this time. I did it correctly. So, all right. Good job, Uncle Bo. Good job.